Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's unboxing first impressions video, we've got a package from Jack Archer. Now, Jack Archer did send me this package as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Jack Archer prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there is an affiliate link in the description box down below. If you're considering buying what is inside this bag or any other product from Jack Archer, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of the sale kicked back to me. All the money goes back to the channel, helping me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. All right, so this is my very first offering from Jack Archer. So let's open this thing on up and see what we have inside. Okay, so here we have two pairs of their Jetsetters. There should be a slim fit and a straight fit in here. And then we also have their Anytime Tee. So, because there's one Tee, let's start there. All right. Okay, feeling it. It feels nice. It certainly has a technical fabric feel to it. Initially, to me, this feels like a running shirt. This is something that I would wear when I'm running. It's got, I believe, four-way stretch, so one way. Yeah, so it's four-way stretch, so it's going to have some give to it. And the one interesting thing I like about the shirt is the tail. It has this almost baseball shirt style tail. Now, they said this is for longer torsos, but this is reminiscent of old baseball shirts, so like a 3/4 sleeve undershirt you would see on like baseball jerseys. Which, fun fact, the 3/4 sleeve baseball shirt was something that I was really into in my mid-20s. I don't know, I just really like the look, style, and fit of those shirts. Anyway, I digress. First impressions, just touching it for the very first time, I like it. It feels smooth, it feels nice. This is a size large. Now let's do a few of the specs of the shirt. The Jack Archer Anytime Tee comes in at $60 USD. It is available in 6 different color options from sizes small through XXL. The shirt here is shown in the Bering Sea colorway. Jack Archer calls this a trim fit. It is made up from 91% modal and 9% spandex that they call their proprietary blend. It features a soft peach finish on both sides. They say this is naturally wrinkle resistant and moisture wicking. It has a slightly tapered cut at the midsection, a curved hemline for elongated torsos, and this proprietary blend they say will not pill, fade, warp, or shrink. Now, modal or modal, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it. I have seen it before, but honestly, I wasn't sure exactly what it is, so I looked it up, and I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you so I don't screw this up. Google's AI tells me that modal is a soft, semi-synthetic fiber that can be used in clothing and household items. It is made from beech trees that are harvested, and the wood chips are purified to extract the cellulose fibers. The fibers are then formed into sheets and broken down to create the final fabric. This is this is a version of rayon, I guess. I read that earlier when I did check this out. Modal is considered an eco-friendly alternative to cotton because the beech trees require less water to grow, and the production process uses 10 to 20 times less water than cotton. Modal is biodegradable. So essentially it is a blend of synthetic and eco fibers that will break down over time, which is essentially a good thing because once this shirt has reached its lifespan, instead of sitting in a landfill indefinitely until the end of time, it will break down and become nothing again. So I like that. And now the overall fit or the overall feel of this, again, it does feel like a workout shirt. So it has that like technical fabric feeling to it. It is 4-way stretch, so it's going to be very stretchy and convenient. So overall first impressions, I like the way it's feeling, but let's see how it fits. Now, trying it on for the very first time, I can both see and feel that this is tapered in a little bit more at the hips. I don't feel like it's too tight at all, but it does give me that hourglass slimming cut. So I kind of like it. And even though I absolutely loved 3/4 sleeve baseball shirts with the tails when I was younger, I was a little apprehensive how it was going to look in a t-shirt, and to be honest, I don't mind it. You can tell visually that it is a little bit longer, and you can see that swooping nature of it, but all in all, it doesn't look bad, and I kind of dig it. Now the shirt feels really good. For point of reference, I am 5'9", 175 to 180 pounds, and again, this is a size large on me, and I have been sizing large in both my t-shirts, button-downs, and sweatshirts over the past year or so. I've moved away from that incredibly slim-fitting look, and let's face it, I'm getting older and I'm growing in all the wrong places. But even though this is a slim fit, the large does feel like it's fitting me pretty good. I have no complaints with overall fit, feel, and finish thus far. It feels good and it's draping well on the body, and it's comfortable to wear. But now, let's take a look at the Jester pants. I believe these, the tan ones, does it say on the bag? I believe these are the slim fit. It doesn't say on the packaging. Straight fit. Okay, so yes, my tan ones here are going to be the slim fit, and then the charcoal ones that I have are going to be the straight fit. Now, I will say I have moved away from slim fit jeans myself, but Jack Archer did want me to take a look at both of them, so I said, sure, not a problem. You want to send 2 different pairs of pants? I will certainly check them both out. But here we go. These are the straight fit, or the slim fit, and you can tell that does have a tapered pant leg to it, and you can see that is a pretty slim leg. Now, overall, I believe these are also a 4-way stretch. I think they are. Let me see. Let me try that one more time. Okay. Yeah, that's stretching. That's a 4-way. It feels like there's much more stretch horizontal than there is vertical, but there is certainly some vertical stretch there. So, first impressions. Okay, so we do have a gusseted crotch here. That's nice. Let's pop that open so you can see that a little bit better. So we have a gusseted crotch here. So what this is going to do is give you more mobility, and it also reinforces it because there's more room in the crotch. So if you're, bending or stretching in any weird ways, that you're not putting so much tension on the center seam, which is where you would generally have a blowout, right down here in the lower crotch, or in my case, on the back pocket. But that's mostly jeans. We don't have the back pockets. Now flipping these over, I can feel we do have a zipper back pocket. So we can secure both. Yes, both of these have zipper back pockets, so we can secure our wallet in there. We do have slit pockets with, there's a little piece of material here, and it's bar tack. That's kind of the connection point of the pocket to the side of the pants. So that's going to give me a little bit more durability, I think. As I'm sticking my hands in my pockets and digging around in there, it's going to make these pockets last a lot longer. And the 5th pocket here that you don't often see on slacks, so there is a 5th pocket, and it is also zippered. So that's, I don't know, I can feel the zipper. There's a bulge right there. Okay, I stand corrected. The bulge that I was feeling was actually the zipper for the back pocket was pushing through. So it is fairly flat, so that's probably not going to be too much of an issue. I am a little apprehensive about having the zipper there from when I'm putting my wrist in and out of these pockets, whether or not that's going to be a little uncomfortable. But I guess time will tell on that. I'm not sure how that will feel over time. We're just gonna have to wear them and find out. We do have a standard zipper fly. And all in all, first impressions of this tan colorway, I'm not sure exactly what to call this. We will get into the specs in a minute here. I'm liking this. I do like a little bit darker tan colorway. Like my khakis, I like to have more of a little bit of a mustard color in them. But this isn't bad. It's a lighter color, so it certainly will work out with a wide variety of clothing. Let's check out the straight fit. All right, so this is more of a charcoal colorway, which I like. I do prefer a charcoal. And these are all going to be the same. So they're all going to have the same material. So we have the same basic features, the same materials, the same 4-way stretch. Again, we have our zipper 5th pocket, our zipper back pockets. You might be able to see that a little bit better on the darker color because the tan just seemed to blend right in, but there's that little extra piece that's bar tacked. But I'm liking the color of these quite a bit. I've been leaning more towards grays and stuff, but visually you can tell that the straight fit pant leg is wider than the slim fit. We certainly have a taper going on here. So let's see if we can actually lay these on top of each other and see how much of a difference we will get. So if we take this, try to line it up as best we can. Let's see here. Okay, so there, there's your difference between the slim fit and the straight fit. That's lined up pretty good. So I'd say that's maybe about a ½ inch or so of difference. So your width of your slim fit to your straight fit is going to give you about probably an inch overall, because this is hemmed over, folded over. So if we're seeing about a ½ inch here sticking out, we're gonna have about a total of an inch wider in the length of the pant. And it's pretty consistent all the way down. If you want to start all the way up, it kind of slims a little bit up at the hip, but as we come down into the leg, you can see it is a pretty consistent line going straight down. Now, let's dig into the specs of the pants. Now, the Jack Archer Jetsetter technical pants come in both a slim fit and a straight fit, both of which come in at $149 USD. They call the slim fit an original fit with a slight taper mid-thigh down. And they say the straight fit has more room for your thighs and calves. They are made from a rebound fabric that they say is sourced from Japan and made of a PTT type of polyester rebound fabric. It is a woven twill pattern with a mechanical 4-way stretch. They say it recovers and keeps its shape. They also say the pants have a soft peach finish both inside and outside and are crease and wrinkle resistant. Now, they also say in their description that they have a natural resistance to water, coffee, wine, and dirt. So, because I'm going to sacrifice the tan because it's going to show easier. I don't have any wine in the house. I'm not a big wine drinker, but maybe we'll try some beer. But we will certainly try some things like dirt, and maybe I'll pick up a bottle of wine, some cheap wine. I don't know much about wine, and see if they are actually resistant to the stainage of those materials. Coffee, that's a no-brainer. I will probably, without even having to test these, spill coffee on myself. So that is basically a given test. But we will actually test these through all of those processes and see how they fare. But let's try them on for the very first time. Trying on the slim fit Jetsetters for the very first time, I feel like they're fitting me rather well. You can tell that these are a slim fit pant, and they are fitting like a slim fit and not like a skinny fit, because there is a very big distinction between the two. Even though these are form fitting to my legs and calves, they are not skin on baloney, where you can see every vein that can bulge in my legs if I walk around. Now, there are also 2 elastic bits on either side of the waist. This will come in very handy when you're tucking in your shirt. But the slim fit are nice. I can bend, I can stretch, I have a full range of motion in these. Now, testing out these pockets, they feel about an average depth for a pocket, which for a slit pocket, I'm honestly not a huge fan of. I wish they were a little bit deeper, because I tend to lose keys and change and my occasional pocket knife if it is in my front pocket when I sit down. But there is that zipper pocket in the right pocket, and I am also noticing in the left pocket there is an open top coin pocket in there as well, so that will come in very handy for keeping the things in my pockets in my pockets. And for a point of note, I can feel that zipper on the inside of the right front pocket on my thumb as I'm putting my hands in and out of the pocket. Now, trying on the straight fit for the very first time, I can immediately notice that the waistband is a little bit looser than the slim fit, and they are both the same waist size, which is a 32. So you do have a little bit more room throughout the waist as well as the legs. And they also feature the same elastic bits on both sides, but that extra little bit of looseness is something that a belt will certainly cure. But overall, the fit, feel, and finish is rather nice, and I will say overall I am personally preferring the way that the straight fit are fitting me as opposed to the slim fit, but that is more of a personal preference, because over the past year or so I have transitioned from wearing slim fit pants into a straight fit pant, so this is just what I have been used to wearing. But they do fit and feel rather nice, and I could certainly get away with wearing both either of these to work or just casually around town. So my overall first impressions of the Jack Archer Anytime Tee and the Jetsetter pants, they're pretty positive. I like what I'm seeing. I like how they're all fitting. I like how they're feeling. I will say I am generally a pretty casual dresser, so I don't always wear slacks, but this is giving me an excuse or a reason to maybe dress a little bit nicer and not look as much of a slob. And now that it is also the holiday season, I will probably be doing some events here or there. Okay, we're going to be seeing Santa. We're going to see the families. So I will be dressing a little bit nicer. So now I have some nicer slacks to wear, because the bulk of my clothing is denim. So now I have some slacks to wear. So the Jack Archers are going to get a workout in the upcoming week. So we will report back. We will see how stain resistant they actually are. Again, coffee is a no-brainer. I'm going to end up spilling coffee on myself no matter what. But I think maybe, at least if I don't pick up a bottle bottle of wine, I'm sure if I'm at my mother's or my in-laws, I can probably accidentally spill a little bit of wine on my pants and see what happens. Dirt, that's also a no-brainer. I have a dog and I have a 6-year-old. It's inevitable. I'm going to get dirty. So we will probably do the majority of that testing in the tan pair, just because anything that will not, any stains will show on that much easier. So anything that will not come out will certainly show on that, and we will test it and find out. So stay tuned. There will be some full real user reviews coming into your notifications very, very soon. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.